I've stayed in a lot of shady motels while traveling. But this one didn't want me to leave. It was nearly midnight when I spotted the Maple Rest Inn glowing like a dying ember in the dark. I'd been driving for hours. My eyes burned. My back ached. I just needed a place to crash for a few hours before hitting the road again. The place looked old. The neon sign buzzed with missing letters. But I didn't care. Cheap was all I could afford. Inside the office, a pale man sat behind the counter. He didn't speak. Didn't even glance at my ID. He just slid over a tarnished key tag and muttered, "Room 213. Don't open the door if someone knocks." I laughed. Thought he was being dramatic. But the look in his eyes told me he wasn't joking. The walk to the room felt longer than it should have. Dim lights flickered above. The hallway carpet squished under my shoes, damp in places. Most doors were shut tight, but room 213 stood out. The numbers on it looked scratched and burned. I unlocked the door. The room smelled like mildew and old smoke. Stained curtains, peeling wallpaper, a flickering lamp. One crooked painting of a lake at night. But honestly, it was fine. It had a bed. That's all I needed. I locked the door, dropped my bag, and flopped onto the mattress. I barely remembered closing my eyes. 12:47 a.m. Something woke me. A light was on. I turned my head toward the bathroom. The door was open, and the light was on. I didn't turn it on. I got up slowly, every hair on my body standing up. I stepped into the bathroom, and the air hit me, warm and wet, like someone had just taken a shower. But I hadn't touched the water. And then I saw it. The mirror was fogged, and written across the glass, in long dripping letters. I stared at it, then slowly reached out and wiped it away with my sleeve. The surface was ice cold. The word smudged, leaving behind a reddish streak. Blood. No, couldn't be. Right. I left the bathroom light off and went back to bed. Told myself it was a prank, or leftover from a guest before me. 3:14 a.m. Knock. 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 Soft. Deliberate. Measured. It wasn't coming from the hallway. It was coming from the closet. I sat up slowly. The closet door was closed, but only just. I grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight, and stepped forward. Every step creaked beneath my feet. I reached out, opened the door. Nothing. Just a single wire hanger swinging slowly, like it had been disturbed. I was about to close it. Knock. 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 This time, the front door. I froze. Walked to the peephole and looked through. No one was there. But across the hall, room 214's door was wide open. And inside, shadows. Not people. Not movement. Just shapes, flickering on the walls, like they were dancing in candlelight. But there was no light source. Suddenly, the TV behind me snapped on. Static. Then, black and white footage. An old news anchor sat behind a desk, voice flat and emotionless. Breaking. 3 guests were found dead in room 213 of the Maple Rest Inn. The room was locked from the inside. No suspect was ever found. Room 213. My room. I grabbed my bag and threw open the door. But the hallway had changed. It was longer, darker, and every room, 213. I turned back. The door I came from, gone. Nothing but a blank wall. I ran. Tried opening random doors. Each one led to the same room. Same painting. Same carpet. Same moldy smell. Same bathroom mirror. Same word. Stay. In one of the mirrors, I saw something. A tall, pale figure standing behind me. Its arms were too long. Its fingers crooked. Where its face should have been, there was nothing. Just a hole. Black. Endless. I turned. Nothing there. But now, the door behind me slammed shut, hard enough to shake the lamp. I screamed and backed away, staring into the mirror again. The word stay was no longer fogged. It was carved, deep, jagged, like someone had scraped it into the glass with fingernails. I don't know what happened next. Everything went dark. When I opened my eyes, I was in my car, parked outside the motel. The sun was rising. The Maple Rest Inn was gone. Just a blackened skeleton of beams and ash. Yellow caution tape flapped in the breeze. As I sat there, trying to make sense of anything, a police cruiser pulled up beside me. The deputy rolled down his window. "You all right?" he asked. "I think so," I said. I stayed here last night." He blinked. "You did what?" "In room 213, I said, voice dry. "Last night." He stared at me. "Son," he said, "this place burned down 15 years ago." I felt my skin crawl. "Started in room 213, he added. "They never figured out what caused it. 3 guests died. Locked from the inside. Place has been empty ever since." I swallowed hard. "Did they find anything inside the room?" I asked. He looked away for a second, then back at me. "Yeah," he said. Scratched into the mirror. One word. "Stay." I left town that day. Didn't stop for gas. Didn't even eat. But sometimes, when I'm in another cheap motel off the highway, and I hear 3 slow knocks on the wall, or the bathroom light flickers for no reason, or I see something in the mirror that shouldn't be there, I wonder, did I ever really leave room 213? Or am I still trapped in it, living the illusion that I escaped?